Hey, my name is Sean B2, and this is going to be the deck gameplay video. I'm going to run through a few play tests for the Esper Pirates list. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get into the first hand for this Esper Pirates list. We will restart this. What do we have here? Probably going to be a mulligan. We only have one land and really no fast mana, so definitely going to mulligan this away. And here's a better hand, I guess. We can probably Enlighten Tutor for a mana artifact, for mana rock. So we're probably going to go, let's draw for turn, go to the shrine. We'll probably play Tundra at some point, maybe during our opponent's turn, we don't know. We're just past this before our next turn. And let's see, search our deck for, I'm going to cast our commander next turn, so I'm just going to get a Soul Ring. And put it on, shuffle the library, and then put it on top. Next turn, we will draw the Soul Ring. Vault of Champions, tap, cast Soul Ring, tap, tap, and cast Malcolm. So here's we're going to start our value engine of both gaining mana through treasures and drawing cards through Tymna. Let's see, so City of Brass off the top. We are probably just going to play Godless Shrine untapped. Yeah. Then we're going to cast Tymna. 1, 2, 3. Swing with Malcolm. Most likely going to get in because he is flying, and there's probably one person anyways who doesn't have a creature, or who doesn't want to block with the creature. So, add token, add a treasure, lose a life, and draw a card. Not much to do this turn. We could Phantasmal Image depending on what's on our opponent's board. Probably just gonna pass. You can add Naws next turn if you want. And yeah, we're gonna vamp. We have a pretty good combo set up right now. I think we're just gonna attack first. Normally, you try to get some value here. See if you can hit a removal spell. Say we get one treasure and we draw 2 cards. This is where Malcolm's Evasion also helps, because if that one person doesn't have a creature, you can attack them with Tymna. And then if one person has a creature but not a flyer, you can attack with Malcolm. Gain 2 life, lose 2 life, and draw 2 cards. So we do have Pact Negation if we choose to try to win this turn. We can go for an Ad Nausea on one of our opponent's end steps, or Vampiric Tutor on one of our opponent's end steps, depending on what we want to do. Vampiric Tutor is definitely the safer route, because we can guarantee that we get a Tainted Pact or a Demonic Consultation. So yeah. We also have Alms Collector in case our opponent plays a wheel. We have Rest in Peace. Probably just going to run this out. Or not Rest in Peace. Shut down some graveyards. Yeah. And one of our opponent's end steps. Let's tap that right. We will cast a Vampiric Tutor. If they counter, we have Pact Negation up. We'll cast that. We have Pact Negation up. Will cost us some mana, but it still should be fine. We'll search our deck for a Demonic Consultation. We'll shuffle our library, lose 2 life, put that on top, and next turn draw. And yeah. We can set ourselves up for the win. We have some counter spells in hand. We probably should attack first, try to get some more treasure, try to potentially draw into some more counter spells like a Swan Song. So yeah, that was a pretty decent start. A little bit slow, not as much fast mana as I would have liked. But as you can see, they generate treasures and cards, which is pretty good in a Esper deck. Let's restart. Okay, this pretty good hand if we had 1 land, but we're gonna no lands, so can't really ever keep that. This is actually a pretty nice hand. We can go turn. Yeah, we'll keep this. Draw Prismatic Vista. Probably gonna play that and search our deck for a. Let's see. View all. Search our deck for an island. Put it into play and pass turn. We forgot to shuffle. So make sure to always shuffle. Next turn, Ristic Study, and I think I'm just going to run out Malcolm. on turn 2 and set up to attack on turn 3. And then use the Rune Raider to draw some extra cards. Next turn we drew Narset. We'll probably just tap. Run out to get a treasure. Put that into play. Probably just gonna cast a Rune Raider now play this. This is only turn. I must take it. It's turn 3 actually. Nope. That's. Guess this is still turn 3. We're putting these cards back on top. That was weird. I must have clicked to take an extra turn by accident. Okay, so we cast Rune Raider after attacking with Malcolm. We get to reveal the top card. It's an ad nauseam, so we will take 5 damage. Plus, we'll have taken 4 already from the Ancient Tomb, so I think ad nauseam's our highest mana cost card, so kind of unfortunate, but still alright. Next turn, we draw an Enlightened Tutor. We always have Pact Negation up in case anything happens. We can cast it if we needed to because we do have 5 mana available at the moment. But we'll probably just attack with these, try to find people who are open, get 2 treasures. We can play Timna before if we want to draw cards. But I think I'm just going to hold up I'm just going to go Rhystic Study. Let's try to draw cards off our opponent's playing spells. And then we're going to get a trigger off Rune Raider. Reveal the top card. It's a Deadeye Tracker on our end step, and we will lose 1 life. So we have Aven Mind Sensor for our opponent's turns. If one of our opponents tries to go off, we have a Pact of Negation. We're probably going to cast a Enlightened Tutor during one of our opponent's turns also. So most likely we'll sack actually all 3 of these treasures in the end. Sack all of these treasures to at some point cast an Aven Mind Sensor, and then at some point also cast an Enlightened Tutor. Let's see what we should search for. We mostly just have mana rocks, but we could search our library for let's see what's the best spell. Maybe probably Sensei's at top, maybe, if we want to draw some more cards. Rest in Peace is the graveyard deck we're facing against. Obviously, this is still only technically during our opponent's 4th turn. This thing I clicked a bunch of times by accident. Could search for a mana rock if we don't need any of these things. Yeah, but I'm probably going to search for let's see, a top. Oops. Yep, and put that on top of our library. Set up to draw it next turn. And this is probably after drawing some cards from Rhystic Study, so I'm just going to say we have 2 more cards in hand. And then next turn we'll draw. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot right now. Rune Raider and Malcolm are allowing us to get mana. It's still only turn 5. This thing is still wrong. We have counter spells up. We can cast Timna when we want to. Rhystic Study is drawing us cards. So there's a lot of value creatures in this deck. And yeah, we'll just play 1 through hand. You probably can figure out a way to win. You always have ad nauseam if you want to look for the win on possibly this turn or next turn. If you attack with 2 creatures, yeah, you'll have enough treasures to do it. So, let's restart this. Okay, so let's get back into this. I actually had to record over something, so we're just going to restart here again. This is our hand. Pretty good hand. Yeah. This is pretty good. We have a turn 1 draw spell. We have to look at our opponent's hand. Removal, we have Limdul's Vault. Good, strong Pirate. Yeah, so we're going to keep this. Drop our turn. Cavern of Souls. Probably just going to put Cavern of Souls, naming Pirate into play, and then we're going to cast Soul Ring. And we're going to get Taxian Probe to draw a card, and to lose 2 life. Okay. Next turn, we do a Rhystic Study. So Rhystic Study is actually a pretty good early game play, but I'm going to show off how the Pirate deck works, and that's why I'm going to play a Pirate over it. Probably just going to go tap, and run out Breaches, or Malcolm, to try to start off with a hand where we can draw some extra, we can create some additional treasures. We have Swords to Plowshares up if needed. We have We do not have Pact of Negation up right now. Yeah. So let's go on to our third turn. We're going to draw Street Wraith. We're going to attack. Let's see, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, we'll play Verdant Catacombs. We'll tap it. Let's see, we'll lose a life. And we will grab a... Let's see. Grab an Underground Sea into play. Put that onto the battlefield. Then we will tap, and tap to cast Timna the Weaver. We're going to attack here. Hit someone. A Flying allows for us to easily hit people, as I already stated. We will get a treasure. We'll draw a card. We'll draw a card and lose a life. Haven Mind Sensor, pretty good. Tap, sack a treasure. Now we can cast our Ruin Raider. So on our end step, we'll reveal the top card, and then we will lose life equal to its mana cost. Reveal the Time Stream Navigator, and then lose 2 life, down to 34. So yeah, we're in a pretty good spot right here. Some point, we're probably going to cycle this Street Wraith, lose 2 life. It's part of a Doomsday line, so you can always get it back if you end up Doomsdaying. Draw a card for Flusterstorm. Yeah, so we have some good ways to play. We have some good counter spells, good interaction right now. Traneth Magistrate, not a pirate, but still probably the creature we want to play. Right now we already have 2 pirates, so we're able to already generate mana with Malcolm. So yeah, we probably just want to shut down our opponents if we're able to do this. We have Flusterstorm and Pact of Negation to counter our opponent's spells when they do play something. So tap and tap. Hopefully we can get in with at least 2 creatures, which is what I'm going to say. We get in with at least 2. Preferably the pirates. So yeah, we'll just create 2 treasures and draw 2 cards. You're normally going to be able to get in with at least 2, most likely 3, because people don't really want to waste their mana dorks, or they don't have creatures, depending on the deck. So yeah, draw 2 cards, and then lose 2 life. Now we have Elesh Norn. We actually do have enough mana next turn if we want to go for an Elesh Norn. We have Fierce Guardianship. We have a lot of counter spells here. Probably just going to hold till our next turn. We can Aven Mind Sensor at some point, and then we can Aven Mind Sensor with Flusterstorm or Pact up and Fierce Guardianship. We'll have to discard 2 cards. Probably just going to be this Time Stream Navigator and this Heuristic Study, because we already generate enough card value right at the moment. So at some point we're going to tap this, preferably when our opponent searches their library, whether it be just a fetch land or whether it be a actual search, and we'll cast Aven Mind Sensor. And then we'll have cards to hold up to wait. And yeah, then we're just going to end our turn there. Or if you want to cast Limdul's Vault because no one plays anything worth catching, then yeah, you can always do that. We're going to move on we're going to draw a card. Whoops, that's not what I meant. We're going to next turn draw a card. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot right now. Let's see how much mana we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, from right here, you should be able to craft a win, whether it be through attacking and then trying to set up a combo. You have Limdul's Vault, so you can always search for a way to search for a combo piece. Just probably could win it with a Doomsday line here pretty easily. So we'll try out a Doomsday line here. Just say you do this, tap, you Limdul's Vault. You look at the top 5 cards of your library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move to the bottom. Wish you could move them as a group. Move to the bottom. We do probably want to, we want to attack before we do this, so I'm just demonstrating the line, really. So we're going to say, as long as you have 3 black mana, we'll just add 2 treasures, so we attack with 2 more creatures. You should be able to win with Doomsday, normally. Depending, as long as you search for the right thing. So I don't think we really need to play this out, because it's going to take me a while to Limdul's Vault now that I think about it. So we're probably just going to stop here. Depending on when you Limdul's Vault, you'll probably have a good chance of winning. You have a lot of interaction in these 4 cards. You have Elesh Norn as a backup win condition. You have Unsettled Mariner if you want to if you want to put that on and basically protect all your creatures a little bit more. So yeah, you should be able to set up with the Doomsday Win here. I'm not going to set it up because it's going to take me a long time to Limbs Dual Vault through my 79 card library. And that's going to end the gameplay portion of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it and hope you enjoyed.